Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. Well, we finally made it here to the state park in Albert Lea, Minnesota. Um, this is called Little Big Island. It's not very big, it's not too small, but this is where we're definitely going to be hooking up our setup here for our radio. If everybody's curious on what I'm using, Joe, K9QCA, shout out to you because you were asking what my antenna is. Guys, my antenna that I'm going to be using today is the Chameleon Delta Loop, but today I'm going to be using it as a vertical. This extends out just like this, and over here at my back, I have a piece of window screen, metal window screen that I'm going to be using for a ground plane. So works pretty good. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where they actually call it the magic carpet. In my opinion, I've had some great success with it. It works really, really well. And so that's what we're going to be using today. And got my 250 pounds of Yaesu hat turned on today. So, all right, guys. So sit back and relax, and let's go ahead and hook up the stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way up. And you want to make sure that the chameleon antenna is fully extracted out as far as it'll go. And that's as far as it's going to go there. So fully extracted going up. We have 17 foot of antenna. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my coax and hook up the coax to the radio, which this is the coax that I'm using here. I think this is, no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I thought this was coax that came with the antenna, but this was bought separately. My apologies, guys. We'll go ahead and connect that in here into the connector. And we will bring the coax back to the vehicle here. I forgot how many feet of coax this is. I've got just enough coax length to plug into the back of the Zygu, guys. So that's what we're going to be using today. Is we're going to be using the QRP radio, the Zygu G90. Make sure I get these kinks out of the antenna so it's nice and straight and even. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hook it up in the back of the Zygu here. We got it all set up here in the back of the Zygu, and let's go ahead and get I gotta get my chair. I recommend everybody carry one of these chairs with them. They work out really great. Shout out to Patrick in U9D for letting me borrowing this chair. Not sure if you guys can hear the wildlife in the background though, but I'm trying to figure out what type of animals these are that are making these noises back here. All right, grab my headset. There's a lot of hiking trails that are back here. I was thinking about after I activate the park, I was thinking about maybe checking out some of the trails, but the thing is, I called one of the local restaurants that are catty corner across the street from the hotel. They close at 9, so kind of want to get there and get some food, but pretty much today's goal is to get the state of Minnesota activated, because I have Illinois, I have Wisconsin, and I have Iowa activated. So I figured, well, with all these states that I have close by where I live at, you know, Minnesota would be a good neighbor state for me to activate since I live in the Midwest. So, all right, we have the headset turned on, and now all I need to do now is I just need to get my computer turned on. I did bring that with me. Try to angle this camera here. That way when I sit down, it's gonna show. So that'll probably be good right there. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, calling CQ POTA. This is Operator Clayton, Charlie, Lincoln, Alpha, Yankee, Tango, Oscar, November, operating from State Park, US-2513 in Albert Lee, Minnesota. QRZ, CQ POTA.
Zulu Lima Foxtrot.
Station ending in Foxtrot, please. There was a station ending in Foxtrot. Station ending in Foxtrot. Please go ahead with your call sign, please. One last call for station ending in Foxtrot. Station ending in Foxtrot. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, park number US-2513, CQ POTA. Okay, station ending in November, please. Station ending in November.
Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Uniform, November.
QSL, copy. Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Uniform, November. Please copy 5 and 9. You are 5 and 9 at park number US-2513 in Minnesota.
57 North Carolina. Thank you so much. KE4 is the UN.
Roger. Thank you for the 5 and 7. Thank you for the 5 and 7. Much appreciated. We definitely have you logged, and have a great coming up rest of your week into the weekend. QRZ, this is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, calling CQ POTA. Was there another station in November? Another station in November, please?
Roger. Kilo 1, Mike, Uniform, November.
Copy, copy. Kilo 1, Mike, Uniform, November. Please copy 5 and 9, 59. Mike, Nancy, park number US-2513.
Roger, copy 5-9 into your location. I've got you 4-3 into Dallas, Texas, over.
QSL, QSL, copy the 4 and 3 into Dallas, Texas. Thank you for the 4 and 3 out of Tango X-Ray. Much appreciated. We have you logged into the data system here, and we'll say 73s, and God bless, and enjoy the rest of your week. QRZ, parks on the air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, operating out of State Park, US-2513, and Mike, Nancy, QRZ. Station ending in Yankee, please. Station ending in Yankee.
Whiskey 4, Charlie, Tango, Yankee.
Whiskey 4, Charlie, Tango, Yankee. Whiskey 4, Charlie, Tango, Yankee. Please copy 5 and 9, 59 into my park today. Park number US-2513. Mike, Nancy.
Roger, Roger. I've got you 5-9 here in Virginia. 5-9, Victor, Alpha.
QSL, QSL, thank you for the contact, and we do have you logged. Hope you have a great rest of your night and coming up to the end of the weekend. Thanks for hunting me on POTA. QRZ, parks on the air. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. QRZ, CQ POTA.
Romeo Delta, Juliet.
Station ending in Juliet.
November 4, Romeo Delta, Juliet.
November 4, Radio Delta Juliet, you are 5959 into my park number, US-2513 into Mike, Nancy, over.
Thank you, Mike, 5-9, Alabama.
QSL, QSL, thank you for the contact coming out of Alabama. Thanks, guys. You guys are doing super awesome. Keep bringing in the contacts. Want to get a first-time activator for at least 10 contacts here at the state park. Had about a 4.5-hour drive from the Quad Cities to come up here. So doing great, guys. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, located here in the state of Minnesota. Park number US-2513. QRZ.
Park to park, Juliet. November, Victor,
Park to park, stand by 1 quick second. There was a stronger station in there. Was there a November station? November, please.
Kilo Alpha 2, November, Victor, Foxtrot.
QSL, QSL. Robert, you're making a good signal into Minnesota from Pennsylvania, my friend. Good job. Kilo Alpha 2, November, Victor Foxtrot. Please copy 5 and 9. You are 59 here into my park. US-2513 into Mike, Nancy, over.
Roger, Roger. You're also 5-9 here into Pennsylvania, and I'm just running 70 watts, over.
Roger, Roger. Well, your 70 watts and your radio and your antenna is making a super fine job in here into the state park. Robert, we're going to say 73s, and I'm going to get that park-to-park station. You have a good rest of your night and following into the week, my friend. 73s.
73, and thank you for the activation. K9QCA.
Roger, Roger. The park-to-park station, go ahead, please.
Okay, Kilo India 4, Papa Romeo Mike, Kilo India 4, Papa Radio Mexico, at Park US-0034. That's US-0034. You're a good 5-9 here in Tennessee, and I need your call again, please, sir.
QSL, QSL, Kilo India 4, Papa Radio Mike. I do copy your park number at US-0034. Please copy my call sign. My call sign is Kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. And please copy my park number is US-2513 in Minnesota. QSL?
QSL, just need my signal report, please.
You are 5959 into my park today, sir.
Roger that. Hey, thanks a lot for the activation there, and greetings from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee.
Hey, you bet. 73s and POTA on, my friend, and thank you for the contact, and hope you get your activation today. 73s, and we have you logged. CQ POTA, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ, and listening.
Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha.
Did I copy a Kilo Zulu 4 Charlie Papa station?
Roger, Roger. You're 5-9 into Kentucky, over.
Roger, Roger. You're also 5959 into Minnesota. My park number is US-2513. Kilo Zulu 4 Charlie Papa. We do have you logged, and we'll say 73s.
Roger, Roger. Thank you. Have a good night, 73.
You do the same. Thank you, thank you. QRZ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA for Parks on the Air. CQ POTA for Parks on the Air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ. Station Indian Golf, I think. Did I copy a station with golf in their call sign, over? Okay, did I copy a kilowatt 0, kilowatt 0, please, over? Okay, QSL. Is this Chris in California, over? Kilo 0, November India Golf. Is this Chris out of California, over? Okay, Kilo 0, November India Golf. You're very faint down below the noise level though, but we are copying you. I'm going to give you a 4 and 9. You are 4 and 9 into Minnesota, over. Kilo 0, November India Golf. Do you copy? Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie over Alpha, over. Okay, Chris, we got you logged into the system. 73s. QRZ Parks on the air.
Juliet, Quebec, uniform.
Station Indian uniform, please.
Kilo, Charlie, 6, Juliet, Quebec, uniform.
QSL, Kilo Charlie 6, Japan, Quebec uniform. We have you in there into the system. You are 5 and 7, 5-7 here into the state of Minnesota. Park number US-2513, over.
Roger, the 5-7. You are 5-5, Golf Alpha, Georgia,
QSL, good signal coming into Minnesota from Georgia. Really good signal. Kilo Charlie 6, Japan, Quebec uniform. We do have you logged, and we'll say 73s, and thank you for hunting me on the bands.
Roger, 73s. Good looking, have fun up there.
Thank you. QRZ Parks on the air.
Bravo, Whiskey.
Station Indian Whiskey, please.
Victor Alpha 2, Bravo, Whiskey. Victor Alpha 2, Bravo, Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 2, Bravo Whiskey. You are 5 and 8, 58. Park number US-2513 into Minnesota, over.
Yeah, thank you very much for the 5x8. You are 5x5. It's a bit noisy here, but I can still copy. Thank you very much for taking my call, and hope you're having fun there, over.
QSL, yeah, we're having a super blast. We had a 4.5-hour drive to come to Minnesota from the Quad Cities of Moline, Illinois. Pre-booked the hotel rooms last night, so we're going to be checking out of the hotel probably sometime tomorrow morning. Going to get a good breakfast, and depending on where our road trip takes us, we're either going to go to South Dakota, North Dakota, or we might go into Wisconsin. I'm not sure yet, so time will tell when tomorrow morning comes there, Roger. Victor Alpha 2, Bravo Whiskey from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Thank you for hunting me on the logs today for POTA, and you have a great rest of your night, and we'll say 73s to you.
All right, well, thank you very much, and yeah, I'm a little bit jealous. Your road trip sounds awesome. Well, one of these days when the kids are a bit older, my wife and I, we want to do all of Route 66 and drive down through the states there. So, anyways, have fun on your road trip, and hope you hit a lot of parks on the way. 7-3 from Victor Alpha 2, Bravo Whiskey.
73s, thank you, likewise. QRZ parks on the air from Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, located here in the state of Minnesota. My park number is US-2513, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo, Indy Kilo.
Kilo Oscar 4 again, please. Kilo Oscar 4 again.
Romeo, India, Kilo.
QSL, Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo India Kilo. You are 5959, Minnesota.
Roger. I've got a good 5.9 on you. I'm in Eastern Tennessee, mobile.
QSL, you said you're running mobile. What's your radio setup and your antenna there, over?
I'm running an FT891, and I've got a 20-meter ham stick on the back of my pickup truck.
Nice. Very good. You can't go wrong on those ham sticks. I drive a semi-truck for a living, and I was running some ham sticks for a little while, and then I switched back over to the some Hustler resonators. So those ham sticks, you can't go wrong with that, my friend. Kilo Oscar 4, Radio India Kilo. We do have you logged, and we'll say 73s to you. God bless.
73, have fun out there. Be safe.
73s, thank you. QRZ parks on the air. This is Kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, CQ POTA. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, parks on the air. Kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Kilo number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Park number US-2513 in the state of Minnesota, QRZ. Did I copy a Victor station? Over? Okay, one more time for the Victor station in Canada, please. Okay, I'm sorry, my apologies, but I'm not able to pick you up in the noise level. We'll try again. We'll see how band conditions do. QRZ parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Kilo Delta 2, uniform Whiskey Foxtrot.
Did I copy a Kilo Delta 2 uniform Whiskey Foxtrot, over?
QSL Clay, I've got you a 5-5 here in November Yankee.
QSL, copy on the 55. You are 5959 for your signal report. Park number US-2513 and Mike Nancy, over.
QSL 2513, hey, thanks for the activation.
You bet, my friend, you bet. Thank you for having me on POTA and 73s, and have a great rest of your night. QRZ parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, CQ POTA.
Kilo Golf 5, Charlie India Kilo.
There's somebody that I haven't talked to in a while. Mr. Steven, Kilo Golf 5, Charlie India Kilo. I know you were looking for me on the bands, my friend, because you worked me in the last state park that I did. I believe it was Kentucky was the last time you worked me. Great signal. You are 5x9 here in Minnesota there, Steven, over.
QSL, Kilo Golf 5, Charlie India Kilo. You're 5-7 Texas. Appreciate another one.
Copy on the 5-7. Copy on the 5-7. Steven, how many more parks do you need to get your all states work for your hunter award?
All states?
Yeah, how many do you have your all states award for working all 100 states?
Oh yeah, I've had all states for 4, 5, 6 years.
Oh, okay, QSL. Well, keep up the good job, my friend. You're doing a wonderful job out there, and thank you for the contact. Kilo Golf 5, Charlie India Kilo from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha here in Minnesota. Park number US-2513, 73s.
QSL, appreciate another one, 73, have fun.
QRZ parks on the air.
X-ray.
Station ending in X-ray, please. Was there a station ending in X-ray? Station ending in X-ray, over.
Charlie 4 November, Japan X-ray.
Okay, I want to make sure I got that call sign correctly there. The call sign was said to me a little bit too fast. Is this Scott? Kilo Charlie 1 November, Japan X-ray, over.
Kilo Charlie Charlie 4, Kilo Charlie 4, number 4, November Japan X-ray.
Okay, QSL, Kilo Charlie 4, November Japan X-ray. Okay, we got that corrected there, Robert. My apologies. You are 5757 Minnesota, over.
Roger, on 57, both ways, 57 Tennessee, 24 Roger.
Roger. Copy on the 57, both ways. Roger. Kilo Charlie 4, November Japan X-ray. We'll say 73s. Have a super fine one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hunting me on POTA. 73s. QRZ, Parks on the air.
Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, Kilo.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, question mark, please.
Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, Kilo.
Okay, copy on the kilo. Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, Kilo. You are 5959, park number US-2513 here in Minnesota, over.
QSL to 59, I've got you about a 5-2 into New Hampshire tonight.
Roger. Copy on the 5-2 from New Hampshire. Much appreciated there. Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, Kilo. We have you logged into the Hammers logbook here. We'll say 73s to you. God bless, and thank you for hunting me on POTA.
Thank you for activating.
73s. Thank you. QRZ, Parks on the air.
Kilo November 4, Zulu Victor Juliet.
Okay, was that a Kilo November 4 Victor? I'm sorry, was that a Kilo November 4 Zulu Victor Juliet?
Roger, Zulu Victor Juliet. I got you 5-8 down here in Georgia. 5-8,
Roger. I got you 5x5. You are 55 into park number US-2513 in Minnesota. They're over.
Roger on the 5-5. Thanks a lot for picking me up and have a great night. 73.
73s. Thank you. QRZ, Parks on the air. Okay, was there a station ending in Foxtrot, please?
Kilo Bravo 9, India, Foxtrot. Kilo Bravo 9, India, Foxtrot.
QSL, we got Kilo Bravo 9, India, Papa Foxtrot. You are 5-3, 53 into Minnesota, over.
Thank you very much for the 5-3. You are 5-6 into November Charlie.
Roger. Copy November Charlie. You have a good signal coming in here to the northern states of Minnesota. Much appreciated there. Kilo Bravo 9, India, Papa Foxtrot. We'll say 73s, and God bless, and thank you for hunting me on POTA.
Thank you very much.
73s. Thank you. QRZ, Parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Whiskey 2, Kilo Foxtrot.
Whiskey 2, Kilo Foxtrot. You are 5-9, 59 Minnesota.
QSL, you are 5-6 in Texas, over.
Roger. Copy on the 5-6 from Tango X-ray. Whiskey 2, Kilo Foxtrot. We have you logged into the logbook here tonight. We'll say 73s, and thank you for hunting me on POTA.
Yeah, 73. Thanks for the activation. Have fun out there, Clayton.
73s. Thank you. QRZ, Parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Whiskey 7, Quebec, Delta Mike.
Station ending in Mike, please. Station ending in Mike.
Whiskey 7, Quebec, Delta Mike.
QSL, Whiskey 7, Quebec, Delta Mike. You are 5-9, 59 Minnesota, park number US-2513.
2513, is that correct?
QSL, you are 5-3, 53.
Thank you. Okay, you're 5-8 in the state of Idaho. Thank you.
Roger. Thank you for state coming out of Idaho. You have a good signal coming in here into Minnesota tonight. Whiskey 7, Quebec, Delta Mike from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. We'll say 73s. We have you logged and have a blessed day. QRZ, Parks on the air.
Whiskey 6, India, November Golf.
Whiskey 6, India, November Golf, 5-9.
QSL, Clayton, got you about a 5-5, 55, Virginia, Victor Alpha.
QSL, thank you for 55 from Virginia. Much appreciated. We have you logged, and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the upcoming week. 73s, and thanks for hunting me on POTA. And everybody, please make sure to look me up on YouTube. I'm trying to gain my followers since most of my YouTube and my TikTok social media is around POTA, because I'm a big POTA enthusiast. So if you guys can be sure to look me up on YouTube and give me a follow. I'm trying to reach that 50 subscriber goal so I can start going live doing ham radio on YouTube. So much appreciated, guys. 73s. QRZ parks on the air from Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha here in Minnesota. Park number US-2513. QRZ. Kilo Charlie 2, Yankee Mike Echo 59.
Good audio. Upstate New York.
Roger, copy on the 5.9 as well. Yeah, I'm using a, actually you might know who he is, if I can think of his name, W2EMY, I think is his call sign. He sells homemade audio equipment up there in New York. He's got a website and sells on eBay. Does that ring a bell over?
Yeah, QSL, you sounded real good.
Okay, QSL, sounds good. Much appreciated there. We'll let you go, and we have you logged. 73s, and thank you for hunting me on POTA. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Alpha Charlie 3, Kilo Tango.
Alpha Charlie 3, Kilo Tango. You are 5959, park number US-2513 here in Minnesota.
QSL, I have you at 57 here into Mike Delta.
Roger, copy on the 57, much appreciated there. Alpha Charlie 3, Kilo Tango from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. We'll say 73s. We have you logged, and thank you for hunting me in POTA.
Thanks for being out there, 73.
73s, QRZ, parks on the air. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, parks on the air, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. QRZ.
November 0, Oscar, Zulu.
November 0 station again, please, over.
November 0, Oscar, Zulu.
November Oscar 0 Zulu. Is that correct on the call sign, over?
November 0, Oscar, Zulu.
Okay, copy. Is this Bobby? QSL. I had to get your call sign in there. Your call sign's a little bit of a tongue twister there. Hi. 59, you're 5.9 Minnesota today.
Have you 5.9 in Alabama?
Roger, copy on the 5.9 from Alabama. We was just there just over the last weekend for Huntsville there, Roger.
So what did you think of the weather?
Well, I think the weather was pretty darn nice. I checked my weather app. We had an 11-hour drive from Moline, Illinois, going down there to the Huntsville Ham Fest, and my weather app said that you guys were supposed to have rain for the 2 days of the event, but it was completely dry. There was no rain at all. And I walked out with some super nice stuff, and I've already got reservations for next year.
Well, sounds good. But yeah, that's kind of typical. The prediction of rain doesn't happen, not unless it'll be spotty at times. So glad you enjoyed your trip, and hope to see you next year. 73s.
73s. Thank you, Bobby, and thanks for hunting me on POTA. And until we work each other again, QRZ parks on the air. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, park number US-2513 in Minnesota.
Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha Echo.
Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha Echo. You are 5.9 Minnesota.
Clayton, copy 55, speed limit, Sugar Charlie, South Carolina. Have a great evening. Thanks for the park.
Speed limit. That's funny. Roger, Roger on 55. Copy on the 55. Much appreciated there. You have a super fine one, and thanks for working me on the band for Parks on the Air. Kilo 4, Charlie Alpha Echo from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha 73s. QRZ, Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
November 0, Oscar, Zulu Zulu.
November 0, Oscar Zulu Zulu. Hello there, Bobby. We just worked each other about 2 minutes ago. They're over.
Well, I could have sworn I marked it on the app, so I'm just going through the list.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, Bobby, we definitely worked each other there 2 minutes ago, so I do have you logged, my friend.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure I get this refreshed.
Okay, copy that. QRZ, Parks on the Air from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha here in Minnesota, park number US-2513.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Victor.
The Kilo Juliet station, please. The Kilo Juliet station.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Victor.
Okay, Kilo Juliet 5, Delta question mark. Can we try that again?
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Victor.
Roger. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Zulu Victor. You are 5555 into Minnesota.
Roger, 55 into South Louisiana.
QSL, much appreciated from the signal coming out of Louisiana, coming up here into the northern states of Minnesota. You have a super fine one there, my friend. We have you logged into the logbook, and we'll say 73s. And thank you for hunting me on POTA tonight.
73.
73s. QRZ, Parks on the Air from Kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Whiskey Baker 9, Victor, Hotel, CQTC.
The Whiskey Baker 9, please.
Whiskey Baker 9, Victor Hotel. You're 5 and 5 in the Maryville, Tennessee, sir.
Roger. I'm going to give you 55 both ways. Here in the state of Minnesota, park number US-2513, over.
Roger. Have a good exclamation, guys, and we'll get you tomorrow for the next one.
Roger that. We have you logged. Thank you so much for helping me activate the state park, and thank you for working me on POTA. QRZ, Parks on the Air. Okay, was that a Kilo Charlie 3 Bravo uniform, over?
Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey Bravo uniform. Whiskey Bravo uniform.
QSL, you are 5 and 3, 53 Minnesota, over.
Okay, you're about a 5-6 into Maryland, Mike Delta.
Roger, copy on the 5-6, we have you logged. Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey Baker uniform, we'll say 73s to you. We have you logged into the logging software here, and thanks for helping me on POTA tonight.
All right, 7-3, thanks for activating.
73s, QRZ, Parks on the Air.
Kilo 7, Golf Bravo Echo.
Kilo 7, Golf Bravo Echo, is that a QSL?
QSL, you were 5 and 8 into Southwest Wyoming.
Roger, copy on the 5-8, I'm going to give you 5-8 both ways. Copy 5-8 Minnesota, park number US-2513.
QSL 5-8 both ways, thanks for the activation.
You bet. 73s, QRZ, Parks on the Air.
November 1, Mike Hotel Victor.
November 1, Mike Hotel Victor, please copy 5-9 Minnesota.
Roger that, Clayton. I've got you at a 5 and 8. 5 and 8 back this way into Georgia, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 5-8 from Georgia. Much appreciated there, sir. November 1, Mike Hotel Victor from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. We have you logged into the system here. Thanks for helping me on POTA. We'll say 73s. Have a great one.
Roger that, Clayton. Have a great activation. First time in my hunt log for you, brother. So we'll be hunting again, 73. Kilo, Quebec 4, Lima, Oscar, India.
Kilo, Quebec, Borg, again.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Lima, Oscar, India. You're a 5-7 here to Victor Alpha, Kilo Cell.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 5-7. Copy on the 5-7. I'm going to give you a 5 and 8. You are 5-8 Minnesota.
Oh, Roger that. Thanks for the activation. 73.
73s. Thank you, thank you. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet.
Was that a Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet, over?
QSL, you're 5757, you're in Papa Alpha.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 5-7. You are 5-5, 55, Minnesota.
QSL, copy the 5-5 in Minnesota. Go on.
73s. Thank you. We got you logged. Thank you for helping me on POTA. QRZ, this is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, park number US-2513 in Minnesota. QRZ.
Kilo 7, Golf Tango, Quebec.
Kilo 7, Golf Tango, Quebec. Please copy 5757, Minnesota.
QSL, you're 5-5, Southwest Montana, Mike Tango.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 5-5 for Montana. Much appreciated there. KK7GTQ. We'll say 73s. God bless, and thank you for hunting me on POTA. We have you logged.
Yeah, thanks for the information.
73s. Siki POTA, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Kilo Mike 4, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Was that a Kilo Mike 4, Juliet Charlie Tango, over?
QSL, sir.
Roger, Roger. You are 5-7, 57, Minnesota.
QSL, sir. I have you also about a 5-7 in the Golf Alpha.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 5-7 from Georgia. Much appreciated there. We have got you in the logbook here. We'll say 73s, and thank you for helping me on POTA. Have a super fine one. KM4 JCT from K9QCA, 73s.
Hey, thanks for activating. 73.
QRZ, parks on the air. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Kilo 3, Romeo Juliet Sierra.
Kilo 3, Romeo Juliet Sierra. You are 5-9, 59, Minnesota.
Roger. I'll give you a 5-9 back from Papa Alpha.
Roger, Roger. Copy on 5-9 from Papa Alpha. We have you logged, and thank you for hunting me on POTA tonight.
Well, thank you for being in the park. 73.
73s. Thank you. QRZ, parks on the air.
OSC2, Victor, Delta, Zulu.
Station Indian Zulu, please. A little bit slower.
OSC2, Victor, Delta, Zulu.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Delta Zulu. You are 5-9.
Whiskey 2, Victoria, Delta, Zulu. You're 5-9, New Jersey.
Roger, Roger. My apologies. I got your call sign corrected there. Whiskey 2, Victoria Delta Zulu. And you just picked up there and signal you're 5-9, 59 now.
Well, thank you very much, and have a great evening.
73s. Thank you. QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. CQ POTA, parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ. Kilo Charlie 2, again.
All right, Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Mike Delta.
Is that Hotel Mike Papa?
Mike Delta. I'll repeat one more time. Kilo Charlie 2, Honolulu, Mexico, Denmark.
QSL. Is this Jorge from Verde Beach? Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Mike Delta. You are 5-9, 59.
59. Also 59 into 42 Lima with a lot of noise. 73, thanks for the activation.
73s, thank you. We have you logged. QRZ, Parks on the air.
Victor Alpha 3, Lima Golf.
Victor Alpha 2, Lima Golf, question mark?
That's Victor Alpha number 3, 1, 2, 3. It is Lima Golf, 2 letters only. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Golf, you are 5757, Minnesota.
Roger on the 57. You're also 57 Ontario. Nice to work you. 73, have fun.
73s, thank you. We most definitely have you logged, and thank you for having me on POTA tonight. QRZ, Parks on the air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, CQ POTA, Parks on the air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, park number US-2513 in Minnesota, QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, CQ POTA, Parks on the air, calling CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, CQ, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ. Not doing too bad, guys. With all the contacts that I've gotten so far, we've made it up to 37 total QSOs. That's 37 total QSOs here at the state park in Albert Lea, Minnesota, park number US-2513 here in Big Island. Maybe we could try to see if we can't make 50 contacts. Band's not doing too well right now, so I might have to do a little bit of hunting and see if I can't find any activators. We'll see what happens. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air, CQ POTA, Parks on the air, Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ. Looks like we have another Canadian station. Victor Alpha 3, again please, question mark, Victor Alpha 3.
Victor Alpha 3, Hotel, Yankee Kilo. Victor Alpha 3, Hotel, Yankee Kilo.
QSL. Hello there, Miss Sandra. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance here into the state park here in Minnesota. You have a wonderful signal coming in from Canada there, QSL.
You are 5 and 6 in Ontario.
QSL, copy the 5 and 6, Sandra. Sandra, you are 5 and 5, 55. You are 55 there, over.
QSL on the 55. Thank you for the park and have a great weekend.
You do the same. Thank you there, Miss Sandra. Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Yankee Kilo from Kilo 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha 73s. And most definitely, thank you for having me on POTA. This is Kilowatt 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, operating here in the state of Minnesota for Parks on the Air. My park number is US-2513, QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, calling CQ, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the Air, Kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Whiskey Kilo 5, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Station Indian Bravo, I think. It was either Indian Bravo or beginning with whiskey.
Kilo 5, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Okay, was that Kilo 5 Echo Bravo, over?
Yeah, Roger, but you still don't have it right. It's Kilo 5, Kilo Echo Bravo. Kilo 5, Kilo Echo Bravo. I have you a 5-4 in the state of Louisiana.
Roger, copy on the 54. We have you logged there, Larry. Just had to get that correct letter in there. Larry, you are 55 at my park number, US-2513, over.
Roger on the 55 in Park 2513. Thanks for being out there, 73. Thanks.
73s, thank you. We have you logged. QRZ, Parks on the Air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air, CQ POTA, parks on the air. Calling CQ POTA, CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, parks on the air. Operating from park number US-2513 in Minnesota, kilowatt number 9, Quebec, Charlie Alpha, QRZ, and listening.
Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie, Delta Victor.
Okay, Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie, you are 5-9.
Roger, Roger. You're also 5-9 into North Alabama. Thank you, Clayton.
Roger, Roger. Copy from the contact from Alabama. You guys had a wonderful ham fest just over the weekend. We were there for the 2-day event there. Over.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I was there. I actually I won the antenna for the Parks on the Air booth bingo card. So I had a great time there. I really appreciate everyone there and meeting everyone. It's very cool.
Roger that, Roger that. Well, I hope you had a great time. We made reservations for next year, so we're definitely going to be there. We have you logged, my friend. We'll say 73s. Thank you for hunting me.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 73.
73s, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Tango Juliet Mike Mobile.
Kilo 4, Tango Juliet Mike Mobile. Good mobile station, good mobile station. I am curious to know what you're running for your equipment there. You are 5'9", 59, sir, in Minnesota.
Roger. K4, TJM. You're a 5'8", here mobiling in Central Alabama. Appreciate the comment on the ham fest. And the rig here is the 857 Yazoo with a ATOS 120 antenna. Nothing special at all.
Copy that, copy that. Is that the 857D you said that you're running there over?
Roger. I think it's at about 90 watts. I think they don't run at max, just under, running 90 watts.
Okay, QSL. We was just at the Huntsville Ham Fest just over the weekend, and I actually saw 2 of those radios floating around the flea market there at QSL.
Well, they're dreams for sure. I've got 2 of them and love them. Obviously limitations for sure, but they do a phenomenal job in many applications.
Yeah, QSL. They're a wonderful radio. They're also hard to come by. So it seems like everybody wants to keep a hold of the 857D radios, but that's okay. Maybe one of these days I'll come across another one. I had a Yazoo FT100 and the D model of the 100 a while back. Those are great radios as well. Not going to keep it too long. I'm sure there's other people that want to chit chat and get their number with me. So appreciate the chit chat there. And we'll say 73s. QRZ parks on the air. Kilowatt 9 Quebec Charlie Alpha. Park number US-2513 in Minnesota.
November Kilo 5 Juliet.
One more time for the Juliet station.
November Kilo 5 Juliet, NK 5J.
QSL, November Kilo 5 Juliet. You are 5757 Minnesota.
QSL, you're also 5'7" into northern Lower Michigan, Mike India near Traverse City.
Roger. Copy on the 57 from Michigan. Thank you for being the neighbor state there. And hey, who knows? Maybe I might come up that way after I leave the state park sometime in the morning. Depends on where my travels are going to take me. So I was thinking about after I leave the hotel tomorrow morning, I was either thinking about going to South Dakota or North Dakota to activate a state park, or possibly head into Wisconsin. I'm not sure yet. So I guess we'll have to determine when that time comes for tomorrow. But thanks for the contact, and we'll say 73s, and we have you logged, my friend.
Okay, have a great activation. I'm heading home to Texas myself in about a month, and so good luck.
Roger. Thank you. QRZ parks on the air.
Kilo 4 November Delta. Delta Charlie.
Kilo 4 November Delta. You are 5'9".
Thank you very much. You're 5'7" into North Carolina, and I'm not exactly familiar with where that park is at. Is that in the north, south, central part of Minnesota?
So this state park is located in the city of Albert Lea, Minnesota. Again, that's Albert Lea, Minnesota. Albert Lee, Minnesota is basically the southern tip of Minnesota, right before you get into the state line of Iowa over there by Clear Lake. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I know where Albert Lee is at. I'm from North Dakota originally, because if you sit here going to North Dakota to activate a park, then the closest park to you get to is Fort Abercrombie. That's in the southeast corner of the state.
Okay, QSL. I'll definitely have to check that out. Thank you for the input on that. I'll be sure to look for that on my POTA app once I'm done working down here. So. K4ND from kilowatt number 9, Quebec Charlie Alpha here in Minnesota. Thank you for the contact, and we have you logged, my friend.
You bet, Clayton. You take care. 73. Have a good one.
73s. QRZ Parks on the air. Station ending on Charlie. One more time. Station ending on Charlie, please. Station ending on Charlie.
November 3, Delta Charlie.
Roger. November 3, Delta Charlie. You are 5959 Minnesota.
QSL, you're 59, Mike Delta. Good luck.
Roger on the 59. Roger on the 59 for Mike Delta. We have you logged in the system here and say 73s QRZ.
Whiskey 5 India Echo Delta.
Whiskey 5 India Delta. Was that correct? Over.
Whiskey 5 QSL.
Whiskey 5 station. Whiskey 5 station. One more time.
Whiskey 5 India Echo Delta. Improvised explosive device.
QSL. A third time's the charm. We have that in the system there. Whiskey 5 India Echo Delta. You are 59.
Roger, you're about a 5-4 into Arkansas, Alpha Romeo. Thank you, sir.
Roger. Copy on the 5-4. We have you logged, and we'll say 73s. Thank you for hunting me on POTA. QRZ Parks on the air. This is kilowatt number 9, Quebec Charlie Alpha here in Minnesota. Park number US-2513.
Whiskey Delta 4, November Charlie.
Whiskey Delta 4, November Charlie. Please copy 59 Minnesota.
Roger that. We got you 5656 in North Carolina.
Roger. Copy on the 5-6 from North Carolina. Much appreciated there. We'll say 73s, and we most definitely have you logged. Thank you for hunting me on POTA.
November Radio 0 Papa Mobile.
November Radio 0 Papa. Was that correct on the call sign? Over.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. You're about a 5-5 here in Kansas, but I'm driving down the highway. I'm mobile.
QSL, copy on the 5-5. You're about a 5-4. You're a 54. What's your mobile rig that you're using there, Rover?
It's a 2-foot 480 with a Tar Heel screwdriver antenna.
Nice. Okay, copy on the Kenwood 480 and the Tar Heel. What model Tar Heel are you using? Are you using the little Tar Heel, or are you using one of the bigger ones? Over.
Well, I have both of them mounted on the truck right now. I have a little Tar Heel too mounted up on the hood, and in the back I've got one of the big ones. I've got one of the 100s, and I just finished installing it today.
Nice. QSL. I got a couple of Tar Heels as well. I got the little Tar Heel on the back of my Ford Explorer, and then I have the bigger Tar Heel, the 200 model, on my other vehicle at home. So we took the Ford Explorer for the road trip coming up here up north. So anyway, great signal. Be safe out there on the road, and we'll be sure to get you in the logs. We got you logged here anyway. November Radio 0 Papa from Kilo 9 Quebec Charlie Alpha 73s. We have you logged here in the system, and thank you for hunting me on POTA.
Yeah, you bet. Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima, standing by.
Kilo Delta 5, go ahead.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima, you're 5-5.
Roger. Copy on the 55. I want to make sure I got your call sign correctly there. That was Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima from Texas. Roger. You are 5959 here in Minnesota. Thank you. QRZ Parks on the air. There's a little bit of a pileup, guys. I was not able to copy anybody. The last thing that I was able to copy with everybody talking all at once was somebody said portable.
He Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec Portable.
Okay, Kilo Delta 8 Yankee question mark, please.
Tango Yankee Quebec. Tango Yankee Quebec.
Roger, Roger. Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec. You are 5959 Minnesota.
Thanks for the 5-9. I got you 5-5 into Whiskey Victor.
Roger, Roger. Copy on the 55 from Whiskey Victor. Much appreciated there. KD8TYQ from Kilo 9 Quebec Charlie Alpha. We'll say 73s, and God bless, and thank you for being out there and helping at the state park.
Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango.
Stationing Indian Tango again. Stationing Indian Tango again. Over.
Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango.
Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango. Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango. You are 5959 Minnesota.
All right, thank you so much. 5-9 Alpha Romeo. Thank you.
Roger, Roger. We have you logged. Much appreciated there. We'll say 73s, and have a great day, and thank you for hunting me on POTA. QRZ Parks on the air.
Alpha Echo 0 Tango Oscar.
Station Indian Oscar.
Alpha Echo 0 Tango Oscar. QSL.
Okay, that was Alpha Echo 0, Alpha Echo 0 again.
Yes, Alpha Echo 0 Tango Oscar. Entering ocean.
Okay, Roger, Roger. We have you in here from South Dakota. Okay, one of our neighbor states. Awesome. Great to have you coming into Minnesota, being a next door neighbor here. Alpha Echo 0 Tango Oscar. Please copy. You are 5555 Minnesota. Park number 2513. Over.
Roger, good copy on 5-5. You are 5353 into Oklahoma Portable.
Roger, Roger. Copy on Oklahoma. Much appreciated there. You have a super fine one. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll say 73s. We have you logged.
73 Clayton, have a good one.
QRZ Parks on the air.
Kilo Bravo 8 Romeo Uniform Alpha.
Kilo Bravo 8 again, please, on your call sign.
Kilo Bravo 8 Romeo Uniform Alpha.
Roger, Roger. Kilo Bravo 8 Radio Uniform Alpha. You are 5959 Minnesota.
QSL, you are 5-3 into November Charlie.
Roger, Roger. Copy on 5-3 from November Charlie. Much appreciated there. We have you logged into the logging system here. We'll say 73s to you, and thank you for hunting me on POTA. QRZ Parks on the air. Kilowatt number 9, Quebec Charlie Alpha, Minnesota. Park number US-2513. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec Charlie Alpha, QRZ.
Kilo 5 Alpha Radio Echo.
Okay, Kilo 5 Alpha again.
Kilo 5 Alpha Radio Echo.
QSL, we have Kilo 5 Alpha Radio Echo. You are 5959 Minnesota.
Roger that, 5-8 Pacific.
QSL, thank you for the 5-8. Copy of the 5-8. We have you logged. Thank you for hunting me on POTA. QRZ. CQ POTA, calling CQ POTA, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Parks on the air. Kilowatt 9, Quebec Charlie Alpha, QRZ.